It's your boy John and Liquidator coming back with another video, man. So we got breaking news coming out of Cleveland. I believe they're having their golf tournament, a golf charity event. Now, Todd MONKEN is speaking with the media about Myles Garrett. He spoke about SHEDEUR Sanders, Deshaun Watson, and how he's going to lay out these reps for the 2026 season. Now, all of this stuff is still developing. No press conference footage has been released, so we got to track the news as it's happening, similar to a live. I want to start you guys off with this clip right here.
Again, as I said, I think I anticipate there still being competition. That doesn't mean that the reps will be equal. That's the easiest way to put it. I mean, I think we're in a good place right now with our quarterback room. All of the guys that are in there are working hard, and I like the level of talent that we have in there. But, you know, the next 6 days will go a long way into how we go into fall camp. And we'll have in our minds, I think, where we're at every position. Every position you have a form of a depth chart in your mind, but and maybe it won't be locked in, but we'll certainly the reps will have to get distributed differently once we get to camp.
So basically he's saying that the reps is going to be distributed in a whole different way, bro. It's gonna be interesting, guys. Here go another clip.
Not at all. I mean, it's not even come across my desk. I don't think we're in a position to want to go down that road. That's my opinion. That's not Andrew's. And that I like the quarterbacks that we have. I think that's a slippery slope when you go down that, irrespective of talent, right? In terms of the situation he's put himself in. And we all know what that is. He put himself in that situation. And we've seen in other sports with players that have been banned for life from playing in professional sports. I think that's a slippery slope to go down that road. Again, that's a question for Andrew and for management. But from my end of it, kind of a tough angle to go down that road and think that that's going to be your franchise quarterback if he's ever eligible even play in the NFL.
Gotcha. Wow. Hold on, guys. We got even more time.
Sure that when I took the job, I was never assured of anything when I took the job, other than once I signed my contract and whatever my contract said, that's what I was assured. And no matter what any of us coaches sign up for is, we show up every day, we coach the guys that are in the building like we've done since we've been here. That hasn't changed. Assured that when I took the job.
So this is Todd MONKEN, man. He seemed like he ain't with the okie dokie stuff that Andrew Berry and, you know, Jimmy Haslam with. And at the end of the day, Jimmy Haslam is signing his checks. Now, one thing I liked about this that I took away from this is that he's standing on business, bro. He definitely standing on business, man.
Again, as I've said, I think I anticipate there still being competition. That doesn't mean that the reps will be equal. That's the easiest way to put it. I mean, I think we're in a good place right now with our quarterback room. All of the guys that are in there are working hard, and I like the level of talent that we have in there. But, you know, the next 6 days will go a long way into how we go into fall camp. And we'll have in our minds, I think, where we're at every position. Every position you have a form of a depth chart in your mind, but and maybe it won't be locked in, but we'll certainly the reps will have to get distributed differently once we get to.
So that was him once again, Reed, talking about these reps, man. Let's listen to this one.
He's gonna be on the team. Do you expect him to be here when?
Talking about Myles Garrett here.
Well, he's not like any other player. I mean, I'm never told who's going to be on the team, who's not going to be on the team, if that's a question. I mean, every day we evaluate the roster. Andrew evaluates the roster. Management evaluates the roster. And like I said, he's no different than any other player we've got. So I don't know how to respond to that based on, because it's really no different today than it's been for the last however many months I've been the head coach.
Have you been assured he'll be here June 9th?
No, I wasn't assured that when I took the job. I was never assured of anything when I took the job, other than once I signed my contract and whatever my contract said, that's what I was assured. And no matter what any of us coaches sign up for is, We show up every day and we coach the guys that are in the building like we've done since we've been here. That hasn't changed.
But he's going to be on the team.
To me, logically, and we've talked about this, it makes more sense for it to be SHEDEUR Sanders because he's young, he's cheap. There's a chance that he could be your future quarterback, where I just don't see that from Deshaun Watson. Now, maybe he proves me wrong and he plays great this year and he gets an extension and he winds up being your guy. But that feels so unlikely given everything we've seen from Deshaun Watson since he's been here that I would think SHEDEUR Sanders at least has a chance to fill that role. So if I were the Browns and Todd MONKEN, that would be my thinking. But I think Todd is open to whoever emerges being that guy, but he wants somebody to emerge, right? He does not want to take this thing as deep into training camp as it could go. You know, he's talked about hoping to have it decided at the end of the spring. I just don't know how realistic that is, especially given, you know, SHEDEUR's only in his second year. So it's going to take some time. It's taking time to learn a new offense. I don't know if you want to rush into a decision and decide, you know, when minicamp ends June 11th, like, oh, we know it's going to be Deshaun Watson's going to be the guy we give all the reps to in training camp. To me, that feels like a disservice to SHEDEUR because he's young. He didn't get a lot of reps last year. And if Watson gets hurt, which he's gotten hurt plenty of times since he's been here, all of a sudden you're putting SHEDEUR Sanders in, and he hasn't gotten those reps with the ones. He hasn't gotten a lot of time because you committed to Watson too early. So I think you need to take this competition at least a week or two into training camp before you make a final decision and really give somebody the bulk of the reps.
Now, that's what 92 the fan said this morning, man. A lot of people. So I feel like Cleveland is very divided. Some people want Deshaun Watson. A lot of people just want to see SHEDEUR because he's young, he's cheap, just like he said. But here go Todd MONKEN.
Again, as I've said, I think I anticipate there still being competition. That doesn't mean that the reps will be equal. Like, that's the easiest way to put it. I mean, I think we're in a good place right now with our quarterback room. All of the guys that are in there are working hard, and I like the level of talent that we have in there. But, you know, the next 6 days will go a long way into how we go into fall camp. And we'll have in our minds, I think, where we're at every position. Every position you have a form of a depth chart in your mind. But and maybe it won't be locked in, but we'll certainly the reps will have to get distributed differently.
Will you make that public?
I don't know that yet. I don't anticipate that being the case, but we could. Again, as I've said, I think.
So that's Todd MONKEN, man. I'm still waiting on some more footage to come out because I don't believe this press conference is going to be aired anywhere, and it was a select event to even go to. So for him to be talking to the media right now is like that because training camp is right around the corner, guys. He's right around the corner. And it's the main focus is everybody's talking about this quarterback battle. But definitely let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. Till next time, Doc. Shake the haters off.